your mindset from whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you want to do, what you want to talk about, and how you want to talk about it. Sorry, 1 second, please. So I was like, this is me to Mama, yeah? I was like, what do you? I said, I'm not bothered. I said to her, I said, I don't care what anybody says, because I have reached that level and that stage in my life. Tojope, what people think about me, what people say about me, how people see me does not move me any longer. I am a woman, and all these things are bound to happen. So whatever anybody has to say, okay, it's none of my business. Why? Because I am me. I am Dorcas Adinka, and I'm very blunt. This is a subject area that, you know, a lot of women, number one, they are interested in. They want to talk about it, but they get all nervous and like, oh, I don't know if I should talk about it. What would they say about me? Or like, you know, I don't know who is looking. I don't know. No, I don't want to talk about it. Do not allow them to make you, do not allow them to intimidate you. Don't allow them to bring down your self-esteem. You are you. We are all different individuals. Let me tell you something. The people that have something to say, or the people that are saying something, they are suffering from something that is worse than what you are suffering from. So, you know, always have a free mind to talk to other women, because you do not know, from talking to other people, from talking to other women, from discussing about it, you might see other people that have the same problem, that has cures for whatever problem it is. Why did I decide to talk about this? Very, very simple. I have problem with the fact that most Nigerian women, most especially when they're looking for the fruit of the womb, they always believe that somebody is doing them, or there is one, you know, one witchcraft, something, and they go into all this diabolical stuff, babalawo this, and, you know, they told you bodies, you know, because of that as well. They go around looking for Pastor Ejek Bamio, and, you know, because, you know, the pastors and and all this babalawo, all this, you know, diabolical people, they know what you want to hear. They know your problem. You've already told them that this is your problem. Then they brainwash you. You know, I'm not saying that prayer is not good. Prayer is very good, and prayer can change a lot of things. But there are some things that prayer gonna change it. You have to work on it. You have to change it yourself. It's not all about, oh, one ule pastor. Okay, for example, you can say, oh, prayer will solve this. And really and truly, what you need to do is you need to stop eating salt. Prayer will solve it. Prayer will solve it. No, Sister Vicky Tosineki, not that number, not
Keep
that number.
The
Is that the number I
button.
pinned?
Don't let them flag the show down.
No wonder
please.
that phone was ringing.
Keep pressing
the other number,
like.
pin. Let me just check the title. Hold on. Me, they were distracted on this subject. Number. Oh my God, yes, I pinned the wrong number. That's why this one was ringing. Hold on. Okay, so I've changed the number. I've changed the title of the show. Please don't forget to click on the share button. I actually want you to share this particular program because it's very, very important. Oh yes, by the way, it's my sister's birthday today. That is Margaret Missy Manisha. Okay, that is Missy Manisha. Margaret Poshikini took Baskilicious Basky. It's her birthday today. I am wishing her long life and prosperity. May she live long in the mighty name of Jesus. That's the only fantastic, lovely, amazing sister that I have, and I love her so much. She's my best friend as well. I don't keep friends and all of that. That's the only friend that I have. That's the only person I go out with. That's the only person that, I enjoy my life with. And that's like my 5 and 6 right there. My sister. Family is everything. Okay. So you can go to a pastor. Keep pastor myself but really and truly, what you need to do is you need to help yourself. How do you help yourself? Only just when you heat salt, and you're not supposed to be heating salt. If you continue to heat salt, hello? If you continue to heat salt, your problem will continue. Oh, bad badra, kolole pastor, kolole woli jubelo. You are not supposed to heat salt, and you are constantly consuming salt every day. You are drinking wine every day. You are drinking coffee every day. Meanwhile, your body system does not want all of that stuff that you are consuming, but you are constantly taking it in. Won't take care in, and you are going to the pastor. Whereas all you need to do is stop eating salt, and that is it. Your problem is solved. So that is why I thought to myself, let's talk about this. Why not if not? Who gives a shit what anybody, illiterate, senseless bunch of people, who gives a shit what anybody is going to say? I want to talk about it. Women are interested. They have been calling me. They've been buzzing me. Dorcas, are you still going to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I want to talk about it. I really, really want to talk about this. And so that is why I said yes. Hold on one second. That's why I said yes. We're going to talk about it. And here we are. Okay. Do I have new songs here again? I'm about taking one page, so that can around will need distract me. It mean my subject person distract me lot of jet. Timothy sorry, tell bad. Oh, be in the mama so. Okay. I am seeing them now. Block. Block. You want to launch here. Next one. Block. 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 All gone. Okay. So, all these things, you can find them on Google. Polycystic ovary syndrome is not a disease. It's not something that you will pick from, somewhere or whatever. No. It is something that, most of, if not a lot of women are suffering from it. Most especially we that were from Africa. This is from my findings, this is what I found out, that a lot of women from Africa, they are doing what? They are suffering from it. So, I realized that I had it when I was in year 8. That was when I realized that I had polycystic ovary syndromes. And how did they find out? I just noticed that whenever I'm having my period, it's always very, very painful. Like it was ridiculous. I used to feel like I'm going to pass away. That is how bad it was. People is distracted. It used to be so painful. So I went to the doctor one day and I was like, this is unbearable. It is because, like, when I say painful, I used to learn like for anybody to be on mori or big back to when your water just break like that and you are about to give birth to a baby. That's how painful it used to be. So of course, when you have such pain, it's like, oh, this is not normal. So I went to the doctor. And they did their investigation, I went for a scan, you go for a scan, go see the gynecologist and all of that. And they found out that there is polycystic ovaries, they realized that I am suffering from polycystic ovary syndromes, which is cysts, like little eggs, like follicle that is around your ovaries instead of it, coming out and traveling. It doesn't. It just stays there around the ovaries. Like this time when I had it, I was fine. There was no problem. I had my monthly period. But what they will suggest is for that particular pain to come down, for you not to have that, nasty pain that you have every month when you're having your period, they will suggest that you go on contraceptive pills. Now, I will advise anybody, they will suggest to you that you should go on contraceptive pills. I rejected. Why? Because, first of all, I've never had any baby before, and nobody wants to be going on, all those, nasty pills that at the end of the day, you might be affected by it. But when the pain became so unbearable, like every single month, the pain was just crazy. It was no longer bearable. I had no choice than to say, right, okay, this is the only thing that is available, contraceptive pills. Fine, I'm going to go for it. So I went for that contraceptive pills. I used to take that. And what I noticed with that is, and I am saying this because of any woman that we have that, that has or that is suffering. I mean, everybody have different symptoms, by the way, okay? Some people don't have their monthly, they have irregular period. I don't have that problem. My period is normal. Some people will have facial hair. Some people will have all sort of things. I will come to that. So I went ahead, on the contraceptive pills, and that really helped with the pain. The only thing that will do to you, like, I am not a medical practitioner, I'm not a doctor, so I am just saying this from previous experience and, from what, I have gone through before, just in case you are suffering from the same thing, or if you are looking for the fruit of the womb and it has not happened yet and you are just wondering, oh my God, why is it not happening? You might want to go get yourself checked, because this might be the problem that you have. Forefather, mom, see, baba, somebody can, it's not. There are so many things that can stop you or that can cause problems and whatever from conceiving and the rest of it. Okay, so when I went on the pills, like, they suggested, which, one second, that Mori will come by you. A shower, yes, blocking. Hello, Ribu. Kosher. When I went on the pills, as suggested by the doctor, the pills was good. My life was back to normal. Like, the period would come and it was normal. No problem. Whatever. Somebody said something about metformin. I'm coming to that. I have all of that. I have used all of that. We're going to come to that. Break that one after the other. My life was normal. But what the contraceptive pills, what it does is it messes up your circle. So your period will get messed up. When it is time to conceive, or when it is time for you to say, okay, right now you want to start having kids, that can also have an effect on you, which is one of the problems that I have. The doctors will say, oh, it's not going to do something, but it does. Oh, it's only going to take away the pain, or you can even go for the coil as well. Don't try it. I will advise, okay, this is from my own personal experience. I will advise any woman that has polycystic ovary syndromes to go for the strongest painkiller that you can get. Very, very nice, strong one that will take that pain away. You will just know that every month you go through that particular pain every single month. Although it's painful, it's unbearable. I tell you, when I had Oyin, as soon as I had Oyin, the whole pain, everything just went off. I wasn't, I no longer experienced that pain. I no longer feel that pain. And everything just went off. Now, before I had Oyin now, you can conceive. Before Kinto go into it, let us talk about just a quick overview of what polycystic ovary syndrome is. You can also go on Google. You can also go on Google. You can type it on Google. You get the do's and you get the don'ts, and everything, all the information about it. Polycystic ovary syndrome is a condition that affects the ovaries. Okay. Kwambi. Okay, it's a condition that affects the ovaries. Symptoms of polycystic ovary syndrome includes irregular periods, facial hair, difficulties in getting pregnant. Facial hair is not because you're using skin lightening product. That is not why people that have polycystic ovaries, that is not why they have facial hair or hair in every other part of their body. It can also stop you from getting pregnant. You will get pregnant because without, hold on 1 second. Let me get you to that person. Because without the help of any doctor, without the help of any medical practitioner, I've told you so many times, Oyinkan is not my first pregnancy. I have been pregnant normally, without anything, without taking anything, without using anything, without going for any operation or whatsoever. It can happen. How can this happen? You need to keep balanced diet. Okay, you must not be like somebody like myself, like me. I love to eat my food. There are so many things that you are not supposed to eat. So many food. Like, for example, I'm not supposed to be having any dairy stuff. Milk, sugar, cheese, all those stuff. I am not supposed to have it. The kind of food that you can eat as somebody that is suffering from polycystic ovary syndromes are very, very limited. Only be konikomu hot in the morning without sugar. And the size of food that you can eat and all of that are very, very minimal. You also have to keep a very, very good, you have to be very active when it comes to like going to the gym, working out. Your weight has to be a certain whatever, like me, for example, I am not supposed to be more than a size. I'm not supposed to be more than a size 12 to 14. But it's not that easy. Why? Because we suffer from polycystic ovaries, we are producing some kind of number one, we have hormone imbalance. Okay, that will make you obviously put on weight. We are also producing some kind of sort of like is it called like insulin or whatever, that makes you add weight and that makes your brain to think that yes, you should be eating, you want to eat all the time. But you just have to do what? You just have to maintain it. Because I know when I was around, like maybe say size 14, size 12 and all of that, anytime I go for a checkup, you'll be saying, oh wow, you're ovulating today and all of that. So if you can maintain the weight, if you can, if you can say, okay, right, you're going to live a very nice, healthy lifestyle, wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, hit the gym, man. And there are some people, there are some people that are maintaining the weight. They are no more than size 10. Elomiwa no more than size 6 and they are still having problem. There are some people, they are suffering from polycystic ovaries. They are times 10 of Dorcas. They are like size 20, size 24, and they will conceive easily. So it depends really on your it depends. Oh, the person that is writing 6797, Sister Vicky Tosin Akins, not that phone number, please. Not that phone number. My business line. You know, so it depends, okay? Okay, so they said the main treatment for polycystic ovary syndromes is medicine for things like hair growth and irregular period. Number 1, keeping a healthy weight can also help. So basically, polycystic ovaries, you have hormone imbalance. If you can keep to a certain weight, do not, add too much weight. For example, if I can go maybe to size 12 and 14, things might work a little bit better. But is it that easy? Is it that easy? If you are suffering from it, keep a healthy balance and keep a healthy diet. Work out, when you can, like eat the gym, and so on and so forth. That might help. That might help the situation. So now, what is the cause? Oh no, please don't give us wrong information here. Somebody said fibroid is a result of polycystic ovaries. No, it's not. It's not. Fibroid is not. So what is the cause in contact with the polycystic ovary syndrome? It's not clear what the causes. It's not clear what causes polycystic ovary syndromes, but it is thought to be linked to hormone problem. So the information that somebody dropped here, I don't have fibroid, is not correct. So don't let us share wrong information with one another, because that is not true. Somebody said on the comment section, I'm going to read it. She said, that is Sister Morire blog. She said, I find it difficult to conceive after marriage, but thank God I have 2 babies already. God bless you. Congratulations. Okay, so the symptoms of polycystic ovary syndromes: irregular period or no period at all. I don't have this problem, but some other people that have polycystic ovary syndromes, they might have or they might be suffering from this problem. Difficulties in getting pregnant as a result of irregular ovulation or failure to ovulate. On this one, on the issue of difficulties in getting pregnant, there are so many things that they can do to change things around. For example, the other day I was talking about it. There is a procedure they can give you. There is a procedure called the laparoscopy. Is it laparoscopy or laparoscopy? Whatever, one of it, yeah. There is a procedure called that, and what that is they will put like they will drill hole into your ovaries, okay, which will help you to ovulate or for the egg to come out easily. And whilst they do that, it's like how do I describe this? I'm trying to see the laparoscopy. So they will drill your ovaries basically. Why
is he saying
black? They will drill your ovaries, okay? They will go with sort of like a camera, and they will obviously, this is a proper operation. You would have to go to your doctor for this. So they will drill and hole into your ovaries, and whilst they do that, they can also give you a medication called the Clomid. The two together, they can give you the Clomid, maybe say like for maybe 2 3 or clomid yẹn wọn kì í fún yàn ju bóyá bí 3 months lọ. And whilst they drill the ovaries, okay, whilst they drill the ovaries, at the same time you take the clomid. If you are lucky enough, if you ovulate at that time, bam, there is a possibility that you do what? That you will conceive. And this is what happened in one of my own cases. When I realized that, yes, I actually had this polycystic ovaries, because, we were trying for like a year or two, and nothing was happening. I was beginning to think, what's going on here? Why is it not happening? Even though I knew that I had the polycystic ovaries, okay, fine, but, I didn't know that, it was actually going to stop, anything or, from happening. So, okay, what's happening? 1 year, we're trying, it's not working. 2 years, we're trying, it's not working. So they suggested the laparoscopy. I had the laparoscopy, I had that done. I took the clomid, and bang on. The clomid worked perfectly for myself. So you might want to go to the doctors instead of going to babalawo, instead of komawo, gbogbo àwọn churches káàkiri, kó kàn máa wá nǹkan tí ò sọnù, instead of kó sọ pé èèyàn kan ló ṣe kíní kan. This might just be the procedure that you need to, maybe if you can have it done. It depends as well. I don't know, if you have other medical problem, they might not be able to do that laparoscopy for you. If you have other medical problem, they might suggest that they might say that, okay, maybe you cannot take the clomid, but I used the clomid and it worked perfectly well. So there are medications, there are things that you can do, there are things that they can do for you, that will help you. For example, I tell you, like my sister, she has PCOS as well. She has 3 kids, but she's lucky. Why? Because she only has it on 1 ovaries. Having it does not mean that you cannot have children. There are things that you can do. You can go and do IVF. They will, that egg connect ye mo olórí burúkú ni ẹ kó ṣì kò ń bí kó ṣì lọ. Bon. You can do IVF. They will take things out, they will connect things together. And if all of that doesn't work, I've never tried IVF, by the way. Don't want to do all of that stuff. If all of that doesn't work, you can adopt children. Adoption is very good as well. Okay? If adoption doesn't work, enjoy life and just live your life to the fullest. Let me continue with this. Okay. So, excessive hair growth, usually on the face, the chest, and so on and so forth. I don't have that problem on my back or I don't have that problem there. I have the hair growth on my face, and I am not in any way ashamed, because this is something that, I didn't create this myself. The very first time I saw little hair on my face, I was like, oh, what happened there? It was on my upper lips. And it was very thin, very, very thin hair. Most women have hair on their upper lips or wherever, on their chin and all of that anyway. But when I noticed this, I was like, oh, what is this? And I did something to myself. Nimubani, okay, let me copy. Nimuba lo si, ibi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe facial. Nimubani kan bá mi wax. Nimuba lo ṣe waxing sono. Actually, that is like, that waxing, tí mo lọ waxing is sono. Just boom. O kan fuck. So I would not advise anybody, any woman at all. Who is this? Olori Buko Shilo. I will not advise you to get your, to get your face wax. I will not advise you to do any of that. If anything, Sister Vicky Tosinikins ni mo fẹ́ lọ block you. I want people you might not just can block your wrong person. Mambo. Number one is Sister Vicky Tosinikins in call gone. And you better call phone number táwọn èèyàn lè fi pè wọlé. Number wo lẹ ń kọ yẹn? Okay, number aṣọ tẹ́ ń polówó. Okay, thank you. Koshidan. That's not the phone number that you can call. Don't call that. Don't call that number. Okay, so, I went for waxing in Sono. And after that waxing, I just realized that I was getting more, hair on my face and the rest of it. And I was like, what the fuck? Everything just, it was as if the world was coming to an end. And, the whole waxing of a thing also come breaking me out in that year back then. And I was like, Jesus, so, báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa wà tó máa fi ọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ tó máa stylishly fi fucking tó máa fi ṣe ara ẹ̀. I was crying my head off. So I will not advise you to shaking it. I will not advise you to wax or anything. You can just use normal shaving stick. Use it to shave every other day or whenever you need to. Do not wax, because as for somebody that is suffering from polycystic ovary syndromes, you are already one second, mom, block and with the off on you. You're already prone to what do you call it? Acne. And if you start waxing and all of that, and you end up breaking out even more, it can cause further problem. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared to talk about it, to discuss about it. If you feel like, hello, good afternoon, ma.
Hello, good afternoon, doctors.
Yes, ma, good afternoon, ma. Hello? Oh, no. My phone is connecting. Okay, so you can call in whilst I'm on the phone, whilst I'm on the show. Let me continue. It can, some of the symptoms of it as well is that it can make you gain weight. Hello? Some of the other symptoms. Somebody say, I don't have hair on my upper lips and I always shave it. Me, I don't really care. My husband, don't. If you don't have hair there, don't touch it. Why are you touching it? It can also make you gain weight. So when you see people that all of a sudden they're just adding weight, what is how come fat in me? Oh, fat bitch, fat this, fat that, fat. You do not know what people. Hello, ma.
Good afternoon, Sister Goddess.
Doctor.
I'm on your show now.
Thank you, ma.
I'm your show. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, ma.
I'm so proud of you for saying it out. God will give you more wisdom and understanding.
Amen.
About this topic.
Amen.
Because I want to ask, is it hereditary?
No. They don't know the curse of it. No,
please,
it's not.
Enlighten people more about it. Because I had one stupid lady that was saying, no,
it's not.
I want people here to budget. Instead of them to learn knowledge, to know about this, they were mocking. I love you.
Who cares about me? I know that you listen to all those kinds of things.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Take care.
Yes, ma. Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello, ma. How are you, ma? Good afternoon, ma.
I'm fine. Yes, ma. Oh, this is a very wonderful topic that you're treating today.
Thank you, ma. Oh, Hello, ma. Sorry, the line just went off. Hello, ma. Sorry, the line went off there.
You said what?
Sorry, the line went off. You can go ahead, ma.
Okay, so my first form of contribution that I'm going to tell people is that being a medical profession, if they are researching anything, please and please do not use Wikipedia as your source of research. In medical field, we do not use Wikipedia because Wikipedia is so easy for individual to go and edit anything there. That is why in medical school, nursing school, we don't use Wikipedia as our source of research. Even the professor, they will see that they will see that instantly that this is being used from Wikipedia. If you're going to be researching anything that has to do with medical, not even medical field, anything, please use scholarly to search it. Use a scholar advice, a scholar research to research whatever you want to research. Because I can see someone that puts something that has to do with fibroid, you can tell that that person used a Wikipedia information.
That's why I quickly disclaimed that.
Yes, they claim. Please and please, nobody should use, when you Google anything, do not use Wikipedia because that thing is common with we Nigeria. We use mostly Wikipedia. We use Wikipedia. In America, we don't use Wikipedia at all to research. Like, that's why the school will tell you to go and use your school, or you use a company, or you use a state, depends on the state that you are. You can use the state library, the state research to research things like that. That is number one. Number two, concerning the pain medication that you're talking about, individual has to know how pain medication reacts on them, because the strong pain medication has some reaction on some people. Like me, I cannot do oxycodone, even being in a medical field. If I use oxycodone, honey, I'm going to be acting crazy. So I can only use like a Tylenol, all those soft ones. So they have to first of all know how the strong medication work on them first. That is why I don't know about London. Here in America, some doctors now are doing it in a way that they will try you with the soft one first before they give you the bigger ones. So this is a very good topic. I can't just contribute a lot on it, but it's a very good one. I'm enjoying it. Good job.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. I love the fact that, people are enjoying it. That is all I want, for people to, because we have a lot of Nigerians online that they don't even know about all of these things. And they always believe that, somebody is using jazz on them when they are unable to conceive. So it can also make you gain weight. So you might want to go check yourself when you see people that they start adding weight, and everything just keeps going. You might want to go check yourself to see what the problem is. Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Hello, good afternoon, doctors.
Good afternoon, ma.
My name is Dr. Omolara.
Thank you, ma.
I'm a consultant.
Oh, nice.
I'm a radiologist. Yes, and I'm calling from Abuja, Nigeria.
Thank you.
Yes, I must really commend you. I like you a lot.
Thank you.
Before going to the topic we are discussing, and what I like about you is that you motivate me.
Thank you, ma.
I like the fact that you're very bold. I like the fact that you are very committed. You don't do the right. I just love you. I love everything about you.
Thank you. Love you too, ma.
Yes, and I'm a proud Odosian. Very proud. All right. So to the topic, ma, I don't want to contribute my own. Just add a little contribution. I don't want to add a little contribution. When it comes to infertility in female infertility, it's not something to joke about. It's not something anybody should make mockery of people because they are unable to conceive or have children of their own. Because, as we all know, sometimes even when everything has been done, when all the investigation.
That was a medical doctor that was talking. Why is that just gone off? Hello, ma.
All right, I'm so sorry, ma.
Thank you. I was enjoying that.
Sometimes when everything has been done, nothing is found, you cannot really pinpoint that in some cases that this is the cause of the infertility. I must tell you, I've seen females or women that got married as virgins and they are unable to conceive. They never had any abortion. They don't have any PCOS, no fibroid. The husband is fine and everything, and yet they are unable to conceive. So it's not a joke. It's not what somebody should make
mockery of.
It's not especially a woman should not use it to mock another person. Be that as it may, woman so except if you don't want to have kids of your own.
That's right.
With the way the world is going, with all the advance and medical knowledge and everything, I don't think there's anybody that should not have kids of their own if they desire to have. Because let's even assume you have PCOS, you have fibroid, you have anything, even if you don't have a uterus, you don't even have a womb, you can actually have kids that are yours, and for probably your partner or your husband, they have your genes. You can have people carry pregnancies for you.
That's right.
So the subject matter, which is PCOS, there's really no cause. You cannot say this is because so you would create some and just bless them with that kind of ovaries, that we have multiple cysts, and give all those symptoms that you have been talking about. You have so much knowledge about it. So I don't even want to keep on. You have almost said it all. You have so much knowledge about it. So, it is not anything, there's nothing that we can really say medically. This is the cause of this disease. The same thing with uterine fibroids. But don't say this is why a woman has fibroids. Okay, they will say, okay, people who don't marry early. You still say young females with fibroids. They'll say African women. You say white with it. So, I'm not sure if people go die rara don't money. So, my own contribution is that whatsoever it is you have, get you. Ẹ̀rìn tó wà ní ilé ọkọ àbí tó ṣàfẹ́ ní ọmọ tó bá ní ìdúró tàbí ìdènà.
Oh, your network is cutting off, and I'm enjoying that.
Very standard. All right, ma.
That's right.
So don't sit down. Don't let anybody mock you to death. Don't let anybody bully you to death. Stand on your feet. Talk to your partner. Make up your mind. You want to have children, and you will have children. Anybody that is waiting now is probably waiting for some reason. All right, man. So that's just my only little contribution. I love you.
Thank you very much. I love you too, man.
Yes, man.
Thank you, man. Okay, so that was a good one. If you're a medical practitioner and you want to talk to women about this subject area, you can also call in to do what? To contribute to this particular topic. Somebody is calling me from America. Please, can somebody help me to write my business line? Somebody help me to write my business line, because the line you are calling is not the line to call. The number, my business line is the best line to call for this particular chat. Okay, let me continue. Okay, so there is also an issue of thin hair, hair loss, which of course I don't suffer from. I have so many, in fact, you're going to put you can end up having oily skin or acne. Hold on 1 second, I need to speak to my business partner. Hello, Alpha. Huh?
Hold on a second.
I will call you later. I'm on a live chat right now. I'll call you after. We still have time. Okay. Delete. Okay. So it can cause acne, it can cause oily skin. The most expensive part of my body, like the most expensive part of my body is my face. I spend a lot of money on it. I cannot use just any random soap on my face. I use Clinique, and Clinique is very, very expensive. I use the Clinique face wash. I use the like everything Clinique, the cleanser, the gugbe, and everything when it comes to face wash. But one thing I noticed, hello ma.
Hello, Sister Dorcas.
Yes ma.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing out this topic.
Thank you ma.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you ma.
I also suffered from PCOS as well.
Oh, bless you.
I'm in a medical line as well.
Okay.
And not only that, I have other things that I also suffered. I have endometriosis, I have fibroid with it, so for you to know that I have a lot of things, going on there. And I just want to say something.
What is endometriosis? I've never heard of that one before.
It's like the lining of the uterus. We have 3 lining in the uterus, which is the womb, in the layman's. We have endometrium, we have perimetrium, we have myometrium. So the endometrium, instead of it to grow, is growing outside my womb.
Oh wow.
So, and it could be difficult to get pregnant, plus all those ones, the PCOS and then the fibroid.
Wow.
So I suffered a lot. So
and you have fibroid on top of that as well?
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
So when you are saying it, I felt like I was like, crying, because I remembered what I suffered. But one thing I want to say is that, Sherry, Nigeria's problem, what it costs you, and when you're to think right more. That people don't even seek, they will go to the spiritualists instead of them to seek medical attention.
Medical advice.
Because when you go to the doctor right away, somebody diagnose what you have. Then you can now go to your pastor and then be praying. But when you're and so the problem is still there, because when there's a problem in the uterus, if that thing is not taken away, there's no way that you can be pregnant. I'm not saying God cannot do it, because I prayed, because and that was the first time. Like I was in my mid-40s. I'm now going to 60. I'm now in my mid-50. I was in my mid-40s. And what did I do? What did I do? I did IVF. I did IVF. And thank God I had twins with it.
Oh, bless you.
And that was it. And me, they look me more, But what am I saying is that Sheritabani problem is that's not the end of it. I'm not saying people should not pray. Pray if you want to pray, but seek medical advice.
I didn't understand that.
That is what Sherry PCOS got to my help with lifestyle changes. Your exercise,
yes,
which you mentioned. Exercise is also good. It will also help, because it's unknown, which you said it's unknown. But our researcher comments, we have predisposing factors. So, but seek medical advice. I did my training in Nigeria. When I was in Nigeria, was to buy. People come to the doctor, people seek advice, but why? Because probably maybe people don't have money to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
So the easiest route for them is to go to the pastor. And
it's rubbish. It's rubbish.
No. Sometimes when I tell people I do that, I say, why wouldn't I say it? If think about being my heart adopts. My heart adopts, I mean, me say be talking why? Me be talking for your anyway.
So why? When there are people out there, they are looking. Tell them about it.
I have 4 adopt. Train. They worry, fine. I thank God for that. That's fine. So thank you for bringing out this topic. So yeah, Majeki, I open and
Ben.
Your case is not that it can never be done. Or if you want children, fine. You can. There are lots. Thank God for technology now. We have lots of things that you can do to have kids.
Yeah.
IVF is there. Whatever day you want to go for adoption is there. You can do so many things. And if you don't want to have kids, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Oh, my battery.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Yes, sir. Love it. A lot of people are calling from America. Hello? Hello from the US?
Hello? Yes.
Help us to put the volume down in the background, ma.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, ma. Ma, help us to put the volume down in the background, ma.
Okay, good afternoon.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yes, I'm one of your talent watchers.
Thank you, ma.
I just want to contribute to this topic.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yeah. Ọmọ mi fúnra ara mi. Only POS. Sorry.
Oh, bless her.
So, it will soon be 19. Kò tí ì rí period. So, then put on weight. And in America, like 10 years, 12 years, and when you're my past period,
Ben.
Which is normal time to move during.
Ben.
So, but I can't like take notes or put important to it. But later, to one maybe 16, 17. People are starting advising me like, okay, you need to take this side to the doctor. That's to say, what is going on with her. So, if that see, I'm a doctor, or she different of sex, everything. So, only like you want to test you, okay, So, because she's living with me, but she just keep on put on weight till now. Gbogbo àgbọn ẹ̀ báyìí, ó ní irun bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ó ní irun lágbọ̀n, ó ní irun lára. Even though her voice, if she talk to you, you will think, okay, bóyá ọkùnrin ló ń.
Yes, her voice will be deep like mine. Like I have a deep voice.
So, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò síyàn tó mọ nǹkan tó kọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀.
No, there is no cause for it.
Recently, one of my junior sister lives in Canada. She called me and said,
Okay. Ibi tí show yẹn end sí nìyẹn. That was where they took the show. They put the show down. Mo pé àwọn èèyàn máa wonder ibo mo ti lọ rí show yìí. I don't know how God just, let me have access to this show because, notification tí ó wọlé nígbà tí bosslady wà lórí show yẹn. I saw it and I clicked on it and ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí play. So that was how I got the show. So, thank you all so much for joining. Bye. Let's go and join bosslady. I think she wants a very continuation of the show. So let's go and join her. If possible, I will stream it again so that when they put it down, it will be on my page. Thank you all so much. God bless you for joining. Bye for now.